ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Today is the recitation of the 31st Sabad from Surat Mahalla Panjwa. We are reflecting on the compositions of the 5th Nanak, Guru Arjan, in the Rag Surat, and the recitation. Surat Mahalla Panjwa. Kaam Karodh Lobh Jhuth Ninda. Inte aap chhadavo. Eh bhitar te inko daro. Apan nikat bulavo. Literally, lust, anger, greed, falsehood and slander. Kaam Karodh Lobh Jhuth Ninda. This is an appeal. Inte aap chhadavo. Free me from these. Literally reaching out to the self. Eh bhitar te inko daro. They are within me. Please cast them out. Apan nikat bulavo. And draw me close to you. So save me from my afflictions. They are like thorns within me. Please pull them out. What this tells us is that self-effort alone is not enough, or the right method, if you will, to overcome the passions of the mind. Instead, surrender, asking for divine help, holds the key. It's reaching out to the self within. It's surrendering to a higher ideal, making space within. So the way to overcome these passions is not to fight them, but to displace them. It's a displacement. You displace the lower instincts by putting in place a higher ideal. You cover that space, so there's no room for the lower instincts to rise. And in the Rahao, apni bid aap janavo, har jan mangal gavo. Rahao, apni bid aap janao. It's pretty straightforward. Apni bid, your method, your way. Please show me, teach me your way. Harjan Mangal Gavo, so that this servant may sing in joyous praise upon finding you. So show me your way so that I may sing to your praise. So apni bid aap janavo is the mystery here. Apni, yourself. The first thing that we need to realize about this is that how liberation occurs, liberation from the baser instincts, is not a mechanical thing. It's not something that you can force. It is divine will, essentially, which is revealed. So when Gurbani says, apni bid aap janavo, there is also the suggestion that the individual, aap, because that's another meaning, has the capacity, has the wisdom to grow, to heal, and self-actualize in their own way and in their own time. That is something that we must come to trust. So the bid, apni bid aap janavo method is not an imposition, because the self within us reveals its way uniquely to each seeker. Why? Because each one of us is the author of our own narrative, and it is us, we, the seekers, that have to rewrite our own story. So for that reason, Gurmat does not impose a method or a diagnosis. Instead, it teaches us to create a space within us of empathy, a space of unconditional positivity, if you will, and acceptance. And in that space, we are asked to cultivate awareness, simran, patience, non-reactivity. When we do that, we will allow truth and understanding to emerge within naturally. You note here that the speaker is not asking for a specific mechanical technique, but is pleading to be shown the way to unravel a mystery. So that is the lesson in trust, accepting that there is a wisdom innate to us, which we call the self, aap, mool, which is indeed our deepest organizing center of the psyche, the archetype, if you will, and that will lead us. Our task is to trust that and to hold our space. In the concluding verse, these are short passages that we are encountering. Bisar nahi kabu hiye te, eh bid man meh pavo, gur pura peteo vad bhagi, jan nanak katah na tavo. So you see, here is the bid. What is the bid? Bisar nahi kabu hiye te. May you not be absent from my heart, not even for an instant. So holding the space, acceptance, patience, establish this awareness firmly in my mind. Eh bid man meh pavo, so you know what the bid is. We've talked about it. And Gur Pura Peteo Vad Bhagi, Jana Nanak Katah na tavo. So the space, the path is constant mindful awareness. It is not ritual or outward show. And that awareness must be filled, that space must be filled with good wisdom. That is our higher ideal, because that will lead you to the self. Only then will restlessness cease. Nanak katah na tao. So this is really the essence of Gurmat Bhakti. The fact is that transformation is grace-driven. One doesn't conquer the world, but allows love to conquer the ego. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.